It's gonna be New Hell City. I actually don't know how that song goes. I wasn't really a boy band fan. Um, I kind of wanted to top Justin Timberlake, but wait, okay, never mind. So, welcome to Good Morning New Hell City. This is our intro, and full disclosure, we had an episode about 2 days ago, so there's not really much that's changed. Although, 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 we're in the announcement section now. There is the final cryptid verse. If y'all are in the RP section, the final cryptid verse is going to start soon. It's going to be different. It's going to be exciting, and I hope it wins Hellies. And here's the weather. It's New Hell City, so it's hot as fuck, bitch. It's hot as fuck. Next section is here's a rich thing I bought. I ordered a buttload of masks. I know that's really a rich thing to get, but I'm doing my part during this pandemic to keep people safe. So I bought I think I bought like 500 masks, disposable masks. So that's kind of a rich thing to buy 500, right? Right? Best thing on the internet. I said it on the last episode, so I'm just gonna say it again. Download Kim Petras' album Slut Pop. There's a song in there called "Treat Me Like a Slut," and I think it is the greatest song ever made, and I think it should win a Grammy. Bitch, I'm hungry. I'm always eating on the podcast. I'm currently eating tomato soup, as the British call it. They could say tomato. Isn't that weird? British people say tomato. I'm eating tomato soup with crackers. Because, I gotta keep my figure. Oh, I'm so skinny. Did gain a little bit of weight during quarantine, but mostly so skinny. Game Corner today, hopefully. Horizon Forbidden West is coming, so I'm hopefully going to stream that today. And that'll be cool. Cool. So if you're not signed up or subscribed to Fire Demon 2021 on Twitch, get on it. Anime Corner, we are watching Attack on Titan, I believe. We've been watching Attack on Titan, though I need to pick a new show. We saw part 1, and then we're going to do part 2 whenever it gets fully dubbed, which I think is soon. Human Corner, nothing's happening with humans. Although I just finished the latest season of Ozark, and I got furious because when you get to the end of the latest season, it's the end of part 1. There's a part 2 happening. And so I was really angry. I was very, very angry because I was very excited to see who died. Although some people did die. I won't say who. Spoiler. Heli Talk, there's not really much to talk about in the Helis. I really should take the Heli Talk stuff out because we don't really talk about the Helis when it's like February. But anyway, get into the Helis. But speaking of which, our next guest is a newish member. I think joined last year or the year before. I don't actually know. This is horrible. Why don't I know when they joined? We'll find out. But we're gonna go through their life and times in New Hell City, and we're gonna ask why they keep eating moths. Because moths are A, gross, B, cute, C, not really that appetizing. So I have a lot of questions. Welcome to the stage, Miss Eldritch Moth Devourer.
Hello there, chat.
I wasn't done saying your name.
Oh,
Okay, now you can speak.
you're just in time for my broccoli cheddar bake.
Oh my god, you got a broccoli cheddar baked? You
Yeah.
are so healthy. We thought so. We did a sound. So full disclosure, I do. Oh my god. Full
I'm
disclosure.
sorry, I burned myself.
We do a sound check before every interview, and
Oh,
this one was going to get some food, and I thought I thought you said red cheese, and now I can't stop thinking about red cheese.
red cheese.
Red
There's actually
cheese.
there's actually a red cheese, or like a cheese with a red outside, Munster.
Is red cheese Munster? Oh, I do like Munster cheese. Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah,
Miss Eldritch
I
Moth
mean it's
Devourer.
fitting.
First and foremost, I don't know your pronouns. What are your pronouns?
I literally could not care less.
Oh,
There, I mean, people usually call me by she, they, but you can literally go wild. I do not care what you call me.
great.
I'm open to new things. I'm up to see your creativity.
Amazing. So I will call you a cup of coffee. That's going to be your pronouns for this interview. No, I'm just kidding.
All
Now,
right.
okay. Just things that I really want right now. Welcome to Good Morning New Hill City. I think you are the first. Let me just check. Yeah, you're the first new member from 2021 from last year to have an interview. So welcome.
Really now?
Yes, so
I
welcome.
I spaced like half of that. Can you please repeat that?
Oh,
I
you're
just
fine.
was excited.
I was saying that you are the first. I believe you're the first new member from 2021 to have an interview. Unless did
So I'm the
unless Shadow had an
so
interview. Maybe you did.
so
I
I'm
don't
the
remember.
first member that
Oh,
joined in
this is
2021 that
actually
has had an interview.
I totally lied because Taka already had an interview. But you're the first
Oh, you
one from
liar.
this year to have an interview from last. There's a record breaking thing there. But good job. Welcome.
Woo!
Welcome. So let's get into the questions. Let's just get right into it. We're gonna get right into it.
Wait,
Okay, wait. Okay, something's happening.
I'm sorry. My broccoli cheddar bake is having a disaster.
Oh my god.
It's
Are you okay? Did you figure it out? Did you figure it out?
yeah, it kind of yeah. I just gotta hold it right. Um,
Oh god.
okay, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Don't ever apologize for food. First question is, how did you find out about New Hill City?
I think you were
No.
in
Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
you were in a server I was in,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this.
and
I feel like you're already misremembering this, probably. But
what?
what are you saying? No, no. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're
No,
fine. What were you saying?
you you were in a server that I was in,
Uh huh.
and then you. I remember I posted some art. I forgot what it was, but you messaged me, and you were like, "Hey, cool artist, do you want to join New Hell City?" And I'm like, I mean, I got nothing to lose. You're ballsy enough to come forward to me about it. So I mean, I got props in giving you that. So yeah, I kind of earned it.
Are you sure that was me? Because I'm not known for DMing people to join New Hill City. I don't know. Maybe I mean
No,
maybe you're
like you can
misremembering it.
scroll up.
Yeah, maybe you're
You can
misremembering that.
scroll up.
I don't know. I don't know. Are
Scroll up in
you?
our
Are you?
messages. You'll
No,
see it.
maybe we don't do that. So the so your next question is, what was your first impression of the city? You joined in. I'm gonna find out exactly when you joined, unless you know it off the top of your head. Do you know
No,
exactly
I
when you
don't.
joined? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, you just said you
No.
had the memory of a goldfish. So,
Yeah.
um,
Well,
go.
at least like most of the time, like I can't remember like major things like what happened 5 minutes ago. What did I have for dinner? I can't remember, but I can remember like a shopping list from 2 years ago.
Wow, that's some memory. You joined in January 21st, 2021. So you joined right at the
Legit.
top of the year, 2021. So what was your first impression of the
Woohoo!
city?
Well, I mean, am I supposed to be honest here, or
No,
like how
go. Be
honest?
so honest. Be the most honest.
Brutally honest?
Did you hate it?
No, I didn't hate it, but I was just like, wow, look, another ripoff of trying to be hell edgy, and
Wow, how dare.
I
How dare.
actually, uh,
I love it. Continue.
you said, but
It's
you
okay.
said to be
No, oh no, no,
brutally
no,
honest.
you're fine. Oh, you're totally fine. No, no, no. I'm just hovering over the ban button here. That's all. Continue. Mm-hmm.
I may I may.
Yeah. What was it? How else did you hate New York City? Continue.
I didn't hate New Hell City. I was just like, oh wow, look at this uh, hell rip off thing, and I was like, well, I mean, maybe they're doing it right. Let's see. And so, like for the first, I don't know how long I didn't touch this place. I kind of just hovered here and there.
Yeah, and some people do.
I yeah,
Different story.
I don't tend to talk anywhere now that I think about it. I just kind of watch them. It's like watching ants in an ant
Okay.
farm. It's entertaining.
Down by Six, who is now kind of a New Hell City figurehead, basically spent his first entire year not talking. He lurked for an entire year before he talked, and then like the next year he was all over the place. So it happens. It's kind of what
Yeah, it
people do.
happens.
It's kind of what people do. So what is currently your
And,
favorite part about New Hell City?
oh, come on. It's like, it's not even an actual question. You know it's got to be food porn.
I see. Later on, I was going to ask what is your favorite channel, but so
Two birds in one
two
stone.
birds in one stone. Okay, the food and the food channel. Interesting. You know what's wild? I asked that question obviously to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think one other person has said food porn. I am shocked by that.
Food porn. Man,
Food porn.
it's simple. You don't got to think about it.
Food porn. It's great. It won. I think it won the first best overall channel. It is so good. It's so good. Food porn is it's such a good and oddly underrated channel recently. It's so weird. It's so strange. What would
Mm-hmm.
people? What's your primary role in the community? Slash, how would people know you? What do people know you best for?
I think 99% of people know me for my well, for posting in food porn.
Yep, that's that. I would say that people often, I think when they talk about you, they especially talk about your name. People are always like, "Why are you eating moths? Why?" That's also
Really?
yeah. That's the other one, which I love, and I love that you don't explain it. And I think that's the best. That's absolutely the best.
Yes. There is like a story behind it, like why it is my name.
Let's get into it. Go ahead.
Okay. And I haven't told this to anybody else yet,
It's
but
a Good Morning New Hell City exclusive, y'all. Exclusive.
mhm.
Come through.
Hold on.
I'm so excited about this. I love exclusives. They make me so hot. This is going to be exciting. I'm ready for it. I am so ready for this. Are we getting a visual prop? What's happening? I'm very
No, I
excited.
was eating a carrot. I didn't want to sound like a fucking horse.
Or however horses sound.
Anyway, so I think a year or two back, there was there's this game, and I used to play it religiously, and I like I don't play it nearly as much now as I did, but I played it, and new players in the game were called Moths.
Oh, I see where this is going.
And so I was just chilling out one day in the game, and I got well, I was very new to the game at the time, and I flew up to a bench where a stranger was sitting. And in this game, you can't really see or talk to strangers unless you do a certain thing or you sit on a bench, and then you become friends from there if you
Mm-hmm.
want to.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was looking for a new friend.
As we all
I sit
are.
down on the I sit down on the bench with this person, and they're like, "Hi," and they're super nice, and we get along amazingly. And so, like, halfway in our conversation, they say, "Wait, my friends are here." And so they take me down. Well, we became friends, and they took me down to a lower level of the place, and they introduced me to two other people, where we sat around a bonfire and we talked together, and we all became friends. And as we're talking, this new player comes up, and I'm like, "Go away, new player. I will actually eat you." And the rest of the gang was like, "That's a smashing idea. How about we make a cult around it?" And so we
Wow.
did, but unfortunately, it only lasted a year before somebody who actually successfully faked autism
Wow.
ruined it.
Wow.
They,
This is a wild story. Okay.
yeah, they kept deleting messages, and I thought I was going absolutely insane because I remembered all of these things that they said, and I'm like, they're an awful person. And then everyone else like, where's your proof? And so I'm like, okay, let me go get it. I go to look up, like I remember word for word what they said, and I went to go look up where they had said it, and I couldn't find it anymore. Which later, after the whole debacle, I found out they had been deleting messages as they'd been sending them. Anything that wasn't okay or toxic, they were deleting, and we didn't have a bot, so there was no record of it.
Oh my gosh.
And
What?
so, and so everyone believed them. And I lost a ton of friends, and everyone thinks I'm a scummy person about it.
Oh, well, they're not your real friends then. If they if they
Yeah.
if they chose not to
And
believe you, then that means they're not your real friends.
but I spent a year on them. I spent a year on them religiously. I
Yeah, it
spent
happens.
every waking morning on them, and they just broke my heart.
You will find better, new, cooler friends. Don't worry. They're whack. That's whack.
Yeah.
Taka asked if it was Sky, Children of the Light. Is that the one?
Yes.
Oh, good points for you, Taka. Points for Gryffindor, or whatever you say. Good job. Okay. What are some of your hobbies? I know some of them. You cook for sure. Oh wait.
Sorry, I keep muting.
Okay. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. What
I'm
are your
trying not
hobbies?
to. What? That carrot jump scared me.
Wow. Wow. You are a scaredy cat.
No,
Interesting.
I went to pick it up out of the bag, and I accidentally flung it at myself, and I was trying to catch it.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Work. Work. So what are your hobbies?
Well, I do art. I, of course, like you said, cook. I play games when I can. And I actually also needle felt
Ooh.
and
I'd like to see more of that, please.
ooh, yeah. I need to get back to it eventually because it is super fun.
Interesting. Okay.
But I I also swim. People tell me I'm very good at swimming.
Oh. I feel like you would know if you're good at swimming too. Do you not know that you're good at swimming?
I would say I'm pretty good at swimming.
Okay.
Like I can I think what is it? I
Breaststroke,
can swim.
backstroke.
Well, I can do that, but I can also swim 30 feet in one breath.
Oh shit, you got good lung capacity. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, I've been told I tread water like an Olympian.
Wow. You heard it here first. The Moth Devourer is going to join the Olympics in 2020. What's the next one? 2025? 4?
Dream?
3? 2? 1? I don't know. So we'll be cheering at you from the Olympics when you beat Michael
Um,
Phelps because that's how it works.
well, I'm not sure if I'm that good, at
Oh
least
no.
not quite
Oh
yet.
no no no. Nope, nope. You're that good and now we're sending you to the Olympics. It is decided. The next
I'm being
question
sent to Brazil.
the next question is who is your best friend here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, who's your best friend here?
Me and only me.
Wow, wow, wow. So hates New Hell City and only likes themselves. I'm banning you
No,
tomorrow.
that's what
Uh-huh.
you.
Yep.
No, that's
Mm-hmm.
what you said.
Yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh. Next question.
I
You have
did
a chance
exactly
to
as you
redeem yourself.
said.
You have a very good chance to redeem yourself. I'm clearly sitting in front of you because obviously we're having this interview in person. Do I look pretty
Yes,
today?
absolutely, you do.
Okay. All right. All right. 1 out of 3 correct answers is all right. Okay. Okay.
I,
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so do you remember the cryptids? Do you remember the cryptids from from last year? Nope, nope. I'm seeing nothing happening in your face. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about the
Yeah.
cryptids. Let's talk about your hellies. Let's talk about your hellies. So,
Oh,
oh yes, oh yes. So, so we have an award ceremony here, as you well know. Um,
yeah.
and every year at the end of the year, we've nominated tons of people. There's I think 61 categories, and we nominate things and people and stuff. And then at the end of the year, we get in voice chat and we announce those awards after a extensive uh, voting process. So you were
Oh,
nominated for 5 awards last year.
oh.
5 really good awards too.
Hmm.
Let's talk about your awards. Let's talk about who won, and let's talk about your placement in each category, and how you felt about the winners. So,
Okay.
the first one was best dish, in which you made Swedish meatballs, pasta, and green beans. The longest titled best dish we had last year. You were nominated up again. Well, first of all, what inspired you to make the Swedish meatballs? Because it looked delicious. Do you remember?
Oh, it was. It. I was hungry.
Your inspiration is I was hungry.
Exactly.
Okay,
That isn't that the motivation for any good dish.
that's true. That is the motivation for any good dish. Um,
Swedish meatball. Oh, sorry.
no, continue, please.
Swedish meatballs is
Handballs.
balls. Anyway, so the dish itself, it like you can imagine what everything tastes like except for the Swedish meatball sauce and
Mm,
the meatballs themselves.
it did look so good though.
Which, if I had to describe it, it would be sort of like beef stroganoff, except instead of the beef and everything, you have the meatballs, which for the most part kind of taste almost maple syrupy,
Ooh,
and it it's very nice to say the least.
I'm trying to pull up. I'm trying to pull up the picture, the actual picture of the dish. Oh, you know what? I can just pull it up from my computer. I don't know. I'm trying to pull it up from here, so they can have a visual aid for people, so they can see what it was like. How long did it take you to make it, by the way?
Well, I mean, it goes together fast, but it's the prep work that kind of is harder.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 So you were nominated up against. I mean, last year was a tough category. We had pig pork buns, giant pizza pie. That will always stick in my mind. Vegan
Huh?
deep dish pizza. Yeah, it was a Pill made a pie that was a full pizza pie. It was like a basically if you imagine like a chicken pot pie, but pizza.
Oh,
It was wild.
wait, I actually posted a chicken pot pie like either today or
Oh
yesterday.
yes, I should have asked you. Was that? Did you make that from scratch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need to nominate it. You're gonna
What?
get another best dish nomination. So we had vegan deep dish pizza, hand pies, cupcake flowers, funny face cookies, Satan's favorite pizza, pansexual
Yeah.
cupcake, sweet cream blintz, cookie brownies, sushi, and more sushi. And in the end, CD's consistently depressed sweet cream blintz won. How did you feel about losing this heli?
Devastating. No.
Devastated,
Um,
devastated.
what? Can I see an image of the winner?
Yes, the winner. I can show you the image. Nekoket says yummy, by the way, so high praise. The winner was this. Sorry for those listening. We are providing visual aids in the Bonfire Bar text chat. This is why you got to be here live, people. This is why you got to be here live. What do you think?
Let me get here. Uh,
Live reaction. I love this. I love this. We haven't had this before. This is a first on the pod. I I love it.
Oh. Ooh, that does look
It's
delicious.
the first time a sweet has ever won best dish, so
Hmm.
fair enough. But
It
you
does look
go ahead.
like I'm sorry to be sort of the bearer of bad news here, but it does look a tad bit underdone.
Shade, and we love it. We love to see it. Oh my gosh, at CD right now and tell him that his award-winning dish looks underdone. Yes. Oh my god, I love it.
See,
Consistently
constantly
depressed.
depressed?
Wait.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. CD will be
what if
mad.
I did?
Oh my god, CD will be so mad. No, 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 no. He'll be so mad. Oh my god. Oh my god. The shade. Oh, I love the shadiness. Oh, I love this. Okay. So, you placed you oh my god. Oh my god. The shade. Oh my god. So you placed can you want to guess what where you placed out of 71 voters? Where do you think you placed in the ranking of best dish?
Probably like 70th. 70th? Is that?
Did you say 70th? There were
I
there
don't know what the.
there were first of all there were only 13 nominees.
Oh, wait. I'm confused now. How did I place? Just tell
I
me.
will tell you, you placed 5th, which is pretty good.
Ooh,
5th is pretty good. Yes, you were beat
that's a
by
spicy meatball.
let's see, you were beat by pansexual cupcake, pig pork bun, and flour cupcakes. So, not bad all in all. Not bad, not
Hmm.
bad. You were also nominated for Foodie Queen, which is for a culmination of the years, or the entire year of you posting um, food. And once again, you lost to Consistently Depressed. How did that feel? Were you devastated? Did you cry?
He deserved the shade.
You say you deserve the shade. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Savage. We are getting savage up on the pod. Um. So. Yeah. I will say in Foodie Queen you placed last on that one though. So
Oh, tragic.
how dare they? How dare they? Do they not know that you eat moths? Do they not know? You were also.
I,
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'm sorry, but there was this. I went to a weird ass school, and I think for a solid what 2 years
Mm-hmm.
or something, the most popular snack was crickets.
Mm. Okay.
But
Okay. 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 I'm listening. I'm just eating while I'm listening, but I'm eating. I'm eating and listening.
oh, you kind of cut out. But the most popular snack was crickets with
Yum.
um
I would eat that.
bake with with bacon and cheese dust on them.
Oh, I've had that. That's just it. Just tastes like little bits of chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the next thing you were nominated for was for best unedited photography piece, which was called Forest Stream. Do you remember this piece?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to post it in the Bonfire Bar text chat. Best unedited photography piece had a bunch of nominees, by the way. So it was a
Oh
tough,
wow.
it was a stiff competition. Um, but let me post your picture because I loved it. This is
Thank
gorgeous,
you.
gorgeous, gorgeous picture. Can you tell us where you took that? Where that came from?
Um, it. I'm sorry. Hold on.
You're good.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Um, I took it when I went on a walk, and I'm trying to figure. It's in my mind. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it out into words.
Okay.
So there's this lake, and it's in Oregon, and I'm not sure which lake it is, but there's a trail leading to it, and that's on the trail leading to it. I've never actually gotten to the lake itself,
Mm-hmm.
but it's it's a beautiful walk as long as it's not, mosquito-y. But there's this part where there's a bridge over the water, and I took that picture from the other side of the bridge. If you can see by the like in the far left wall
Oh, I
of
see
the
it.
picture,
I
there's a
see it.
trail,
Yeah.
and that trail goes to the bridge. You go across the bridge, it goes to the other side where I took the picture.
Work. Okay. Nice.
And a lot of the times, I actually, since it's so unknown about, and there's so little people there usually, I like to sit on the bridge and I like to scream as loud as I can.
Cool. I'm into that. I'm into screaming, mostly in the bedroom, but I do like screaming outside too. That's good. That's good. I'm into that.
I don't, I don't know whether to say fruity or fiery.
Both. So
Yeah.
you were nominated. So this was a category that had 21 nominees. This is a fun one. Do you want to guess where you placed in this one?
Where?
Second. You
Woo!
were the second. You were the runner up. You lost by. Excuse me. Let's see. What is 14 minus? Oh, hang on. 13. You lost by 6 votes. 6 votes. How does that
I was
feel?
close.
You're very close. I mean, getting second. So that was 67 people voted for that category. So that's no small potatoes. Just saying.
Woohoo!
So good job.
No salt potatoes,
No small
indeed.
potatoes indeed. You were also nominated for. Oh, by the way, you lost to a noob 123 for Cherry Blossoms. Cherry Blossoms was a really pretty piece, though. So
Can I see?
I love this. Oh my gosh, are we just gonna start shading? Oh my god, I love it. Okay, hang on. Let me find. Let me find. Um, Hang on. It is happening. It is coming. That is what you lost to.
I can smell the picture.
That's good. That's a good one. It's very evocative. Then, very nice. Okay. And you were also nominated for. Let me see what else you got nominated for. Oh, yes, you were nominated for probably one of the most difficult categories ever known to Helly Awards history, which is
Really?
best digital art piece. You were nominated.
Oh,
There were 34 nominees. Your piece was called Desert Dragon. Do you? First of all, do you remember Desert Dragon?
yes.
Good. Can you tell us the inspiration behind the piece? I'm going to post it here.
I actually did it for an art trade with somebody, and they actually haven't, they kind of ding dong ditched on me,
Okay.
where I finished the art and I'm like, okay, cool, can I have my stuff now? And they're like, yeah, and they gave me like 3 out of 5 things.
Okay.
And I've been trying to get a hold of them ever since, but to no avail.
Well, damn. You really did get ghosted. um, so out of that one, that's a very tough category. Um, let me
I'm sure
see.
I got dead last.
I will tell you, you got dead last. Yep, that's right. you
I
were
knew it!
you're tied for last. 69 people were voted for that one, and you lost to Consistently Depressed, who, fun fact, has never lost that award. I will show you. Um,
Yeah, let me see. Let me see you.
CD has beat you thrice so far.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good one.
No.
CD is unbeatable. He is unbeatable in this category. He is unbeatable. Um,
Yeah, but the difference between me and them is they draw on a drawing tablet with a fancy pen, and I draw on flip a clip with my finger.
oh, there we go. We need to make a category of fancy tablet drawing and drawing with finger. It'll be our next category.
Yeah.
Um, and finally, you were nominated for probably the most exciting award of the evening and the most prestigious, I say, which is Best New Member. Now, Best New Member was a tough category, and you're also in chat with one of the nominees of Best New Member. But you were nominated against Iceman, Defreeze, Swift Cut Lassie, Useless Shadow, Light Renoa, Ghost Rhyme, Taka, who is in chat right now, The Cutest
Ooh,
Devil, Schwing, um, who else we got? Velvet She, Sigsteroni, Sup, Void Paradox, Kiara, Fibercron, Marjik Rose, Aki, Colin the Epic, Skelebro, Callowee, Ashu, Sassboy, and Jackson Galaxy 13. Um, and you lost to the great and powerful Swift Cut Lassie, that was a tough one. Swift is a very beloved member of the community, so that was a tough one. But you were nominated.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised with how silent I've been. I got nominated at all.
Yes, and you did not place dead last in that one, so there you go.
How?
You
How? I'm literally not even trying.
you did not place dead last. You were very close. I think you were next second to last, but you were not dead last.
Who
So
was dead last?
oh, there's a tie for dead last. It was Iceman, Jackson, Ashu, Callowee, Colin, Mari, and Void, which is kind of wild. Oh, and Velvet She, which is
Weird.
also wild. Velvet She is like
Weird.
Velvet is all. Yeah, Void got dead last. Dead last. I was shocked because I actually thought so. This is okay. We're gonna pull over. We're gonna pull over because
Okay.
this is one of those
We're
interesting.
in the car, by the way.
We're in a car, obviously, um, and we in Mod Chat always like to speculate who we think is going to win Best New Member. And for a long time, I thought it was going to be Void because Void was all over the server. He was talking to everybody. And then I thought it was also going to be Velvet She, and both of those members tied for dead last, which is shocking to me. Shocking to me. But
I got your jaw dropped to the floor.
yes, it was quite shocking. It was um, Taka got third. It was Aki got second. Taka got third. Shadow got fourth. Shadow. Oh no, Sigsteroni got fourth, which is weird. Stuff got Aki got second. Yes, you were behind Aki with one vote. Taka. I also thought Taka was going to win at some point. That was another one. Yeah, it was crazy. But you were nominated for 5 Hellies. Moth. That's
Hey!
great. That's really good. I mean, five is a good. You don't want to be nominated for too many because then you'll lose a ton. But five is a good one. Five is a good number. It's a good
Hi.
number. Let me see. I don't know. I have to pull up if you're nominated for anything this year. I believe you are, but I'm not entirely sure.
Really?
Um,
I haven't been keeping
you
track.
you may not be. Well, you're about to be nominated for best dish for your pot pie. So there is at least one. Let me just type. I should just type in moth maybe to see if I can find you. You weren't at the Hellies though this year, were you? Or
But
last year? This last year in
I don't
voice
think
chat.
so.
That's true. You said you
I
don't
think I would
remember.
have remembered.
Yes, I think you would have remembered. Oh yeah, you don't have any nominations, so you're gonna have your first one in a second. So best dish. So I hope you win a heli this year. That would be great. I
A
mean,
helicopter.
I think you should go for. I mean, what did you get second place? I mean, you definitely need to go back and do another unedited photography piece because
I have some other photos of that place.
yes, well, they just have to be from this year. That's all you got to do. You just got to post a photo that you took this year, and then you can be nominated for it and hopefully win. So
Hmm.
get on it.
I I do wait, I do have another photo that I took this year that I think is pretty nice.
Ooh.
Where did I post that again? The
You posted
let me
photo booth.
photo booth. Where is that? Oh, I found it.
Nice, posted in there. While you're posting that, let me know what are your goals for this year in New Hill City in 2022.
Uh Survive.
Good, that works. that works. This city is very dangerous. You should want to survive. That's a good idea. That's a really good goal. Really solid goal. Good job. Very good job. So
Yeah.
now we're going to get into that's probably the best answer you've ever had, to be honest. That's good. So now we're going to get into your fan questions. So folks who are listening, well, which is right now is Taka is going to ask you a series of questions, and your fellow best new member nominee Taka is about to ask you a bunch of questions. Take it away, Taka, with your number one question, which I really thought you'd have ready by the time I finished talking, but you don't. So I'm just going to keep vamping until you have a question ready, because I thought I usually you're right on top of it early because you've listened to a bunch of these, and he's still typing. My gosh, he types so slowly.
Take your time. I'm still looking for the photo.
It's gonna happen. I agree. That's exactly how I feel. Um, the talk is going to ask you some really wild questions, I'm sure, as he is wont to do. And he'll ask you a ton, and then I'll have to cut him off because we can't keep our guests here all day. Can we, Taka? All right, great. Here comes our first one. Since it seems like you're mostly on dishes, it seems, I'm curious, which dish would you eat for the rest of your life? Oh, that's good.
Mm, mm. Hold on. The photos are loading in photo booth. Ta-da! Hmm.
Oh, very pretty. We'll nominate those later. Very good. So yes, what dish will you eat? Would you eat for the rest of your life?
Hmm. Hmm.
And welcome, Sup. Ask some fan questions for our Miss Eldritch Moth Devourer.
So, what are the rules about like only one dish for the rest of my life?
Uh, I feel like they're pretty simple. Just you can only every time you eat, you have to eat this one dish.
Hmm. Hmm.
This is funny.
I. Ooh.
I love how
Hmm.
I love how seriously you're taking this question. How grave this question is for you. Because I would probably do
Can it?
I would do pizza. Pizza is the thing I could eat every day for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, you can have different toppings on it and everything too, so you could change it up.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think. Hmm. Aha! I have my answer.
Okay. Good, because Taka's already
So,
loading you with questions. Continue.
so I have two different answers. One where if it was just based on personal choice and it didn't really matter and I was like health healthy enough to keep living and everything and that wouldn't really affect my health too much, then
Okay.
I would pick chili mac.
Interesting.
But if I did care about my health and it did affect my health, I think I would take chicken noodle soup.
Okay. That's that's interesting. That's interesting. Huh. Okay.
Because it's got meat and vegetables and carbs and bread
Oh.
and everything like that.
See,
And it's got a lot of different ingredients in it. So if you really got desperate, you could eat a disassembled chicken noodle soup and have like chicken and peas and whatever.
very good, very good. Taka also asked, what do you think is the most underappreciated dish and what is the most overappreciated dish? So, I guess most underrated and most overrated dish.
Um, well, I have to say the most overrated is constantly depressed dish.
Wow! 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 The shade. Oh my God! The shade. The shade. I mean, that was
But
just a read.
let's see the overall like winners from last year. Do you have any pictures of those?
Oh, I mean, yes. I think Taka just meant in general, but I love this. I like where you're getting with this one. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'll show you the winners from previous years. Oh, we can talk about 2019 too because I lost best
Oh
dish
yeah.
and I should have won. I should have won best dish. Um 2020's best dish. You know what? We are going to talk about this. You
Like
know what?
I like fuck you all. I'm doing my own hellies right this second.
Right now. So so this was the unbeatable
Part 2.
ramen. So in 2020, Annie Lindoff came in and dropped this ramen, and it won 2020. Beat my cinnamon rolls, which were great. You know what? I will accept this loss. This
Mm.
ramen was good. It was just delicious. But
But
let's talk about 2019 because, and you're going to tell me right now, who you think should have won Best Dish. So here is what won. Hang on. It's going to happen in a second. Winner of Best Dish 2019. And then, and then, and then, oh my God, CD's
mm-hmm.
typing. And then Fire's Dish that should have won.
Is that a giant donut?
It's a king's cake.
What's a king's cake?
You've never had a king's cake before? It's like a bundt cake, but with cinnamon.
I don't know what a bundt cake is.
Oh,
I've never had a bundt cake.
it's like a rolled cake. It's like a rolled. It's a whole thing. But anyway, that fucking lasagna won, and I hate. I just. Oh God, fucking Andy. Goddamn Andy. Anyway,
Oh, wait, that was a lasagna? I thought
yes.
that was a I thought that was an awful pizza. If it's lasagna, then yes, it was amazing.
Damn it! God damn it! Son of a bitch. Okay. Anyway, we'll go with that answer. Taka also asks, you make a dish yourself. What would the name be?
What do you mean?
You make a dish yourself. What would the name be? I don't understand the question. Oh, like would you
Are
like name it
you
something weird or?
are you asking like if I made a custom dish surrounded around myself, what would its name be or something?
Taka says, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Um, I actually had a phenomenal idea the other day about a recipe that I could make. I So it would be I'm trying to figure out where to start with this. I've been told I'm horrible at explaining things and getting to the point, but
What?
basically, you have okay. So you take a potato and you bake it and everything, and it comes out like a baked potato. But you hollow it out, and then you take some tater tots and you squish it down into the potato, like the salted potato shell skin, and then you put scrambled eggs with
Oh
cheese
wow.
and bacon on it, and it's
Wow.
the breakfast baked potato.
That sounds great. Honestly, that sounds really good. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like potatoes in the morning, but I would eat that. I would gobble 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 that. Yeah, that works. Um, Sup asks, what is your favorite Eldritch abomination?
My favorite Eldritch abomination. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. There's like, I don't know. Does Mothman count? Does I don't know.
Oh wait, those count as Eldritch abominations?
Probably. I would imagine.
Oh, so you mean like cryptids?
Yeah, those.
Ooh, that's a different thing.
Mine's that TV head guy. Or is it TV head? What's the Oh, Siren Head. Siren Head.
Ooh,
I like
okay.
him.
Hmm. I mean, hmm. I'm really fascinated with skinwalkers and wendigos.
Hot. Love it. Love it. Isn't it a Wendigo? A Wendigo like appears when something violent has happened somewhere or something. Someone died in a violent way. What is that?
Oh,
Oh, when someone eats
I
somebody else. That's what it is. When
no
cannibalism
no no
happens.
no no. There's a there's a certain condition to it because if that was the case, there would be a lot more wendigos.
Yeah.
But basically, what happens to become a wendigo is you have to cannibalize somebody who is basically either possessed or has a ghost attached to them.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
Taka asks, how many moths have you devoured? Can you ballpark it?
Uh. 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 Hmm. Do you want? Do you want like a? There's a few different kind of answers in
Do them
ways
all. Do
this
all the
could.
answers.
Okay. Uh. I mean, whoa. Canonically, with the story, it'd probably be I'd say 35 plus.
Nice. Okay. Less
But
than
in
what I thought.
reality,
Yeah.
it's actually like 3.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Taka also asks, if you could do an NHC event, what would the name be and what would it be consisting of? So an NHC event would be like something that you would do recurring like weekly or daily in the server,
Oh.
in the city, excuse me.
Hmm. Some event, some event, some
I wonder
event.
if you do like a cooking thing. What if you had a cooking
Oh,
show?
ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, either
Cooking.
that or like um late at night
Mm-hmm.
for those night owls, just sharing like any paranormal or scary experiences you or a friend have had.
Yes. Yes. We did that one year for Halloween where we all shared like ghost stories. Ooh, I love that. Someone write that
Yeah.
down. I think that's a good idea. Listen, best New Hell City event 2022. I like it. Taka asks, if you had an anti you, what would be their traits?
Mm. I mean, canonically, I am a villain, so.
Yeah, I'm getting villain vibes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I love it. I love a villain.
Hmm. Anti me. Anti me. I think an anti me would just consist of letting anything happen to them as it came and went, not really
Interesting.
caring.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Let me see the next question. Let me find the next question. Um, oh, are we? Oh no. So it helps when you guys number your questions. Thank you very much. Swift Cutlass, he just joined the chat. The person who beat you for best new member, by the way. So you can fight her now. Not she asked, not sure if this
I'll
was
punch you
asked.
in the nards.
she said, not sure if this was asked yet, but with your username, did you actually devour an insect as a delicacy? Oh, we actually went through that. We went through the lore of her name. Or lore of their name. Yes, yes. So we are all caught up on that. So, um, Taka asks, which do you think is the best cook of all time and why? I guess that's who do you think
Me.
is the best? There you go. That was it. That was the quickest answer. We love that. Oh boy, Swish has a really shady question. Says, is lasagna objectively the best Italian dish?
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you the answer is no to that, but it's your interview.
It Isn't every Italian dish essentially lasagna? Because you have the grains, you have the tomato sauce, and you have typically the meat along with it.
You heard it here
So,
first. Pizza is also lasagna. I refuse to say that
yeah.
word. Gross. Um, let me see. Let me see. Oh, Taka asked, "What is the craziest thing? What are the craziest things you've cooked? Do you cook crazy things?"
Uh, I try not to.
Yeah, it's like what kind of crazy things can you cook? I don't know. Did you throw some roaches in there or something? Like what how do you? What's crazy? I don't know. Um,
Um,
mm,
what? Hmm.
think of anything?
Craziest thing. The craziest thing ever cooked. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh no! I have a tail in my mouth. Hang on. Hang on. Vamp. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I thought that answer was going to be longer. Never mind. Um, Taka asks, you have to get rid of one sense. Which one do you get rid of?
Mm, mm. Um, hmm. I want to say sight.
Why? Ooh, tell me why.
I'm basically already there. I mean, I I've been known for having a phenomenal sense of hearing and smell. At least when I want to, I guess. Because it's on and off, but I remember this one time where I was getting on a plane and I sat next to this elderly couple and they didn't seem to have anything on them,
No.
supposedly. But before they could even do anything, I could smell that they had a sandwich on them next to them.
What the
And
heck?
I could tell what was on it, how hot it was, and I could even smell the chips with it before they even took it out.
You are an animal. You're a full-on animal.
I could also there's this there's this one time where I was going to get some like a large paperboard for um for a project
Mm-hmm.
and I could hear the conversation going on behind closed heavy doors, two doors down in the hall.
Wow. Okay. So you're fully a wolf. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Swift asked, "What's the worst experience you had trying something new?" Let's relive old trauma.
um oh lord. There's a there's a few. Wait.
Pick one.
Oh, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me.
Oh boy.
The worst dish I think I've ever had was at a potluck, and it was at a racetrack in Colorado. And, you know, we all brought our own things, and we had brought a, like a pre-made lasagna. Like it was homemade and everything, but it hadn't been cooked yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh man, this is going to be so good. And a friend of ours offered to cook it.
Oh
And
boy.
keep in mind, they aren't known to be like an unsanitary type of person.
Okay. I'm still cautious, but fair enough.
And so we're like, all right, it's all you. And so we gave it to him to cook. And he comes out with it, and immediately it smells off. It's like, it has a weird almost, it's not musty, It's sort
Ugh.
of like it's not musty. It's not musty, but it's like almost like a new car smell, but if it was the taste. And it also smelled of the like the lasagna smelled sort of like new car, but like a little bit mustier.
How did he? How did he manage that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so I'm like, you know what? I could just plug my nose and whatever. And so, we serve it up and everything, and everyone's like, oh, it's delicious as long as they got past the smell. But this is not the worst part. This is not the worst part. The worst part was that it was sunset. And so when I went to take a bite of the lasagna, there was box elder beetles in it.
Oh no 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 nope 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 nope
And I
nope
suddenly wasn't hungry
nope
anymore.
nope 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 nope. I would see that would put me off of it forever. Like that I this is why I don't eat Rice Krispies, because one time I opened a
Oh,
box of Rice Krispies and there was ants all up and through it, and I vowed I would never eat Rice Krispies again, and I've kept my word to that. That's bugs in food. I'm not. I refuse. That's disgusting.
like I started to try to eat around it because I was absolutely starving, but I was like, you know what? There's too many. Have the lasagna,
I would be
and then I gave it to
furious at
some.
my friend.
I I I gave it to somebody else, and they ate it. They ate it,
What is
and
wrong
they
with you?
knew.
What is wrong with people? What the fuck? No one is that hungry. No one is that hungry. What the fuck? I'm angry. I'm actually incensed. I would the way in which I would toss that entire lasagna directly in the trash, which it should have been put in the trash in front of your friend. That's exactly what should have happened. I would have taken that and dumped it in the trash, and I would be like, you're no longer touching food." That's disgusting. I would shame that person. I would publicly shame that person.
I
Ugh.
mean, they meant well. They meant well.
Ugh. Meaning
They're
what?
usually they're usually good. They're like usually really good about things, but it
Are
was
they
just that one time.
either really good about keeping bugs out of the inside of their food? What the
No, 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 no. So it didn't originally have bugs in it, but like since it was sundown, all the bugs were coming out. So when you took a slice of it, they would start to
Oh.
crawl all over it, and we
Oh, that's
couldn't
a
do
little bit
anything
better.
about it.
I see. That's a little. Well, it should have been covered. That's also on everyone else. But it just this is. I have to back away from the story. This is too much. Anyway, Taka asks, name the best ingredients for any kind of dish. Taka's really zeroing in on your food stuff.
Well, I guess so. Best ingredient for any dish. Best ingredient for any dish. I would have to say probably butter because that's pretty
Yeah,
universal.
butter's kind of the common denominator for everything.
But if I
Now,
had to,
before we move on to that, salted or unsalted butter,
oh, I see. Salted or unsalted.
or does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. I
Oh,
guess it depends on the dish
oh. See, I like
because
salted butter because then you don't have to add extra salt to. Well, I usually bake, so they always want you to put a pinch of salt in there. But if you get salted butter, you don't need a pinch of salt. So there you go.
yeah, I guess you.
There you go.
But I think the best condiment I have, like, I will streamline ranch and barbecue sauce.
Oh, okay.
I have been caught going to the fridge and straight up taking
Nope.
the bottle,
Nope.
nothing
Nope.
else.
That's disgusting. Nope. Nope.
What do
Ugh.
you mean?
That's
No.
absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
What do you mean?
Nope. We're backing out of this one. Oh God.
Well,
Hard thumbs down.
of course I separate it. Do you think I just take
Oh,
the whole
that's
bottle?
so weird.
Well,
Okay. Oh
I mean,
God.
if there's nobody else and you're not expecting anyone, then yeah. But
I
like,
I knew someone who would just eat mustard, like just would eat mustard like as a meal, And I was like, something happened to you in your childhood, and I don't know what it is, but you need therapy. You need therapy. No
I
one just eats a condiment. That's so.
I've had this. There was this one time I was in a call, and I was just craving it so bad, where I I ate like so I drank a little bit of pickle brine, and then I ate a spoonful of mustard to not seem conspicuous.
Interesting. That's odd. That's an odd choice. Okay, you know what? I take it back
That's
because
good.
one time, I
One
was
time.
I was feeling very hormonal, and I put salt on a. I was making popcorn, and I would put salt on popcorn, and it was like the thick salt. It was like some not iodized salt, but like crystal salt or whatever.
Oh yeah, I get you.
And then I just had a moment where I was like, what if I just poured some salt out on a plate and just licked salt? And it was like total Rosemary's Baby moment. I don't know if you guys have seen Rosemary's Baby when she eats the raw meat because she has the devil's baby inside of her.
What?
Really hot movie. Um, and she just like digs into the raw meat. That's what I was like with the salt. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And there was someone told me there's a reason for it. It was like it seemed like your body was like not salt,
Craving salt
like it wasn't like
because
salt
you had like
deficient.
a
Yeah, what were you gonna
it was
say?
a mineral like a mineral deficiency of
Yeah, I
some
think it was
sort.
like a like someone said it was like a mineral deficiency, and I was like, oh. By the way, CD just joined the chat after you threw some shade at his best dish. By the way,
I
CD,
bitch.
CD, you beat the Moth Eldritch Devourer 3 times in the Hellies last year, so some shade was thrown. um, so let me see. Oh, Taka asks, oh, this is gonna divide us or unite us. This question, the answer to this question is gonna divide us or unite us.
Hmm.
How do you like your pizza, with or without pineapple?
It depends on the day.
I'll take this. I will absolutely take this answer. As long as it's
Like
not a hard no, I'm with you.
like I like my Hawaiian pizza, but then some days I'm feeling like pepperoni and ranch.
Okay, you lost me on the ranch, but I hear you on everything else. Okay, okay, all right, all right, new friend. I love this. Taka also asks, what's the thing people believe about cooking that's true when in reality it is false? I got some answers for this one.
Hold on.
I'm gonna
Can you repeat that bit slower?
yes. What's a thing people believe about cooking to be true when in reality it is false? I'm gonna start ahead of you. Salt and pepper are not spices. Salt and pepper. I'm gonna say it again. Salt and pepper are not spices. They are requirements for a dish. Maybe not pepper, but you can't just salt and pepper something and say you have seasoned something. Those are not seasonings or spices. They are just parts of the dish. Now you may go. I just need to get that out.
Interesting, interesting. Hmm. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the question one more time? I'm trying to run it through my mind.
What's something people believe to be true about cooking that you know to be false?
Trying to figure out what kind of answer I might give for that.
I
Like,
mean, listen, I gave you gold already by because people keep calling pepper, salt and pepper seasoning, which is not true. But
something something people think is true about cooking that I know is false.
I mean, you could also say like if there's like a dish that you think everyone loves and you think is actually really dumb or stupid or gross, it could be that.
Oh, what? Hmm. Oh, oh, I just remembered something. The rest of the world, the only parts of the world, sorry, the only parts of the world that have like, you know, we have breakfast that might be like scrambled eggs and toast or whatever. That's only a thing in like the UK,
Mm-hmm.
like
Known for their
North
terrible food. Yeah.
America. Yeah, British. Anyway, so that's only a thing in like certain places. The rest of the world doesn't have a set breakfast. A brec a breakfast for them might be something like for us would be like pizza for breakfast. That would
Yeah.
be totally normal.
Because they're just breaking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll accept that answer. What is the most expensive dish you've had, and what is the cheapest dish you've had? I'm sure the first question will be a little easier to answer than the second one, but
Ooh.
I'm assuming this is like when you're eating out.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Yes. Yes. Once once you get to 30 questions, you're cut off. Taka's on a fucking interview spree. God damn it. Because this interview is already about to run. Let me see. We're creeping up on an hour and a half. So that's right, buddy. You're cut off. So last three. My gosh. Fucking Taka. Yes, CD, who may or may not be here. We went through and and I asked Miss Eldritch Moth Devourer if you deserved the hellies you won, and answers were said. That's all I gotta say. Answer one of my questions. Which one did I miss? Are you trying to sow discourse? Because listen, drama makes ratings. Drama makes ratings. You're the one I blame. You should. Just stirring up the pot. That's all. And that's a dark one. Oh, what? Oh my god. Fucking Taka. My guest has left the building. So I'll just talk to you guys for a little bit. How's everyone doing? Um, how's life? How are things? What's new? Good. Thinking of my question. Sleep deprived. CD is sleep deprived currently right now. Okay. 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 Anyone else? You ordered pizza. What did you get on pizza? We were just talking about how um, both the Moth Devourer and I enjoy pineapple on our pizza, and that is the only correct answer.
Baby, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. So the cheapest thing, actually, we're gonna start from the bottom.
Okay. That's where I like to start.
The cheapest thing I think I've had for dinner, I definitely think, is air.
The truest poor answer. Very good. Very
Mm,
good.
mm. Now, the most expensive thing. I'm tied. I'm tied between two things. Because one was, I think it was something like the best chicken strips in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other was there was this one time where I went to eat in the top of the Disney World castle.
Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how much they were?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I kind of drawing a blank.
Fair enough. I one day I'll tell you guys what my most expensive meal was, and it was in the thousands. What is a thing? Oh, let me see. Oh, I missed. I'm sorry. I missed the dark question. Um, what is the best meal to poison someone with?
Almond cookies.
Oh, that's smart. What are you using? Using some arsenic? You doing it old school? Rat
No,
poison?
no, no, no. No, cyanide.
Oh, cyanide. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because because the best thing is just the sweet temptation of the almond cookie and cyanide because it smells like almonds. You
That's
can't smell
right.
it.
That's right. That's right. Smart. Also, the best way to kill someone besides that is to use an ice pick. If you make ice sharp because it melts, there's no trace. Um. Anyway, next question. After yep, here we go. Next question is: how do you think the cooking scene will advance in the future? Is there any invention you think to advance in the progression of it?
I heard in Japan somewhere there's this one restaurant that has the only machine, at least, like, hop up here, come on. There's a dog.
A
Anyway,
dog.
so now with my hellhound here, anyway, um, there's this restaurant in Japan where they have a machine or like the rights to a machine. It's the only one out there. There's no copies or anything, and they're not leasing their blueprints to anyone else other than the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can take a scoop of ice cream and it perfectly deep fries it without melting the ice cream.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
and and it just boggled my mind the first time I heard about it.
Huh, no way. All right.
Like and you like the outside is hot and it's deep fried and it's crispy and it's not like soggy or anything, but then the inside it's still cold. It's ice cream and it
Oh,
hasn't melted.
interesting. I like that. I think I've had that at a state fair, but it wasn't Japanese. But oh, that's cool. Actually, speaking of that, Taka asked, "What country do you think has the best dishes overall?"
Hmm. Best dishes overall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Best dishes overall. Come on, we all gotta go with Italy.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think it is Italy. I think you're right. I think it is Italy. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Two dog or not two dog? That
Um,
is the question.
mm-hmm. Great answer. So let me see. Taka asks, "What about drinks? What do you think is the best drink, and what is the worst one?"
Ooh, best drink and the worst drink. I definitely know the worst drink by far.
Okay.
Sparkling water.
Really? Why sparkling water?
I hate it so much. It burns me. It literally burns me.
Oh, I could see
I
that.
put it I put it in my mouth and it just feels like I'm burning alive.
Hmm. Burning alive isn't so bad, by
And
the way, but fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough. I'm a fire demon. It's a thing. Okay. And
yeah.
what's the best one?
The best drink. The best drink. Best drink. I think white grape juice.
Huh.
Either that or just like plain milk.
Okay. Ooh, odd choice. Okay. It, interesting. Okay. Interesting choices. Um, Taka asks, if you were lost in a jungle or a swamp, what would you recommend people eat for their survival?
In a jungle or a swamp. Grubs,
Grubs, yeah.
spiders.
Each other, maybe.
Ooh, yeah,
That's hot.
that's a good one.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Swift asks, if your favorite fictional character suddenly all proposed to you at the same time, which one of all of them would you marry?
Fictional characters. All my favorite fictional characters. Oh, I there there there's a lot and not a lot at the same time. It's like I feel like there's a lot
Uh
and I'm
huh.
just not remembering them.
Yeah.
But I think off the top of my head, it would be like my it would be my first it would be my first fictional crush, which quite trembling, which would be Girahim from Skyward Sword.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, nice. Taka asked, which fictional dish would you want to try? You might be keeping in the
Oh,
Zelda theme if you. I mean, there's a lot of fictional dishes in that one.
hmm. Honestly, I would want to try. I know it sounds extra fruity of me, but there's a couple of dishes from Steven Universe I'd love to try.
Love that. I hear Steven Universe is really great and super gay, which we love.
I kind of heard they had what you matter. So there are like a few things I'd like to try, but I heard the show itself like it was great, but then it like became not great for whatever reason. I don't know. I kind of am not caught up with it or
Who
anything,
knows?
or haven't been keeping track
Who
with it, but
knows?
I want to try the there's like three main things I want to try.
Okay.
And that's the fries with the ketchup in them,
Interesting.
uh
Okay.
the pizza bagels from the Restaurant Wars, and the ube roll that they make at some point.
Hmm. Okay. Fair enough. Very good. Um, Taka says, let's continue with the fiction. What are fiction? Which fictional character has the best cooking abilities, and which one has the worst ones? These are so oddly
Oh, the
specific. Taka loves these
best
oddly specific questions.
the best cooking abilities and the worst.
Hmm. Do you know a lot of fictional chefs?
Not really.
I was about to say I don't know if it. I can only think of Persona 4, but other than that, I don't know.
Oh, I never really played Persona or have been caught up in it. This dog keeps bugging me.
Any fictional chefs? Any fictional cooks that you know
I
about?
have I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't really know any either. I don't really know fictional. I don't know fictional cooks. I don't know. We will go to the next question. Um, oh, breakfast. What do you normally eat for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Oh my God, Taco wants you to go through your entire meal plan for the day. Good
Oh
Lord.
Lord.
why don't we just
Um,
Why don't we just say breakfast? What do you normally eat for breakfast?
I normally eat. Hmm. It's either usually cereal or a bagel with cream cheese and ham.
Okay. T- oh my gosh, Taco wants to say, if you don't give me best fictional chefs, at least give me the entire menu plan. What?
What do
Oh,
you
fair.
mean?
Oh yes, okay. So tell us what you eat for lunch and dinner. Fair enough.
Okay, that's fair. Uh, don't.
I love
Okay.
Taka's questions will be like, take us through your entire 20s. Like,
Yeah, and I. Hmm.
what do you eat for lunch?
For lunch, I usually snack on things like an apple or like some jerky.
Interesting. Okay.
But sometimes I have things like chili mac or broccoli cheddar bake, or maybe some yakisoba.
Oh, okay. And finally for dinner.
For dinner, it's a complete wild card.
Ooh, she gets
But I
spicy at
mean,
dinner. I like it.
but I mean, I can tell you tonight's dinner,
Yes.
which will be bratwurst.
Oh, bratwurst is yummy. I like some bratwurst. Nice.
Yeah, some bratwurst with some Swiss.
Mm, Now I'm hungry. Taka asks, what are the best ingredients for a burger? Or a burger, as I like to say.
Best ingredients for burger. Definitely caramelized onions.
Yeah, yeah, one would say that. One would say that. Hmm. What else? What else? So we just have caramelized onions right now between two slices of bun.
Oh, well, I mean, like, um, hmm,
I.
there's this burger.
Hmm.
Like, I have a regular burger order at this place, um, in Colorado, and like, I don't go there anymore. I'm not there, but um, just because I'm away, but I would get a like a cheeseburger with um like the crispy French onions you might put in a salad or
Okay.
something
Okay.
with some barbecue. And instead of like normal cheese, it would be cream cheese.
Interesting choice. Okay. Not sure how that would taste, but that's an option. That's
It tastes
interesting.
amazing, and like the cheese is very subtle compared to everything else, and it just goes together well.
Huh. All right. We're two more questions. We're almost there. Um,
Hey,
Taka asks, okay, I'm curious. I've always heard there's romantic dishes. Do you think that's true? And if you think so, what dish do you think is the most romantic?
most romantic. Hmm, I'm not sure about the most romantic, but if you were to talk about relationships, there's definitely one. But I do think there are romantic dishes, something like spaghetti or something, do it like Lady and the Tramp style. But
Cute.
for relationships, I think the best recipe would be friendship bread. It makes
Friendship bread.
exactly two loaves, one for you, one for your friend.
That's cute. That's cute. I'm actually
And
into that.
and uh it tastes a lot leaning towards carrot cake,
Oh, yum. I love carrot cake.
but without the actual like carrots or anything in it. It's not chunky. It's like it's almost like banana bread texture, but
Yum,
it's
yum,
like
yum.
carrot cake.
Yum, yum, yum. Oh, yummy. Okay. Final question before we get into what's going to be really fun to do with you in a second. The final question is,
Oh,
do you think cannibalism is a viable way of feeding yourself? Real right turn
yes.
there. Okay, that's it. That was that's the greatest answer to those list of questions. Wow. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We stand cannibalism here on the pod. Now, our final section of Ask New L City before you let you go off to eat more moths is 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 something I think you're going to be so great at. So great at.
Yeah.
It's called rapid fire. So rapid
What?
fire is where I have 16 questions for you where you answer them as fast as you possibly can, as rapidly
Oh.
as you possibly can. And this is going to be really interesting with you. I can't
Oh
wait.
Lord.
I can't wait. Are you ready?
I think I'm as ready as I can be.
Here you go. Rapid fire in three, two. What are you terrible at?
Dancing.
What are you amazing at?
Swimming.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Uh play games.
What's your least favorite thing to do?
mm, work.
Do I look pretty today?
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Name something you would set on fire.
Mm, hey.
You have to, oh, good one. You have to pack your stuff up today and go live with someone from New Hell City. Who is it?
Oh, I don't know anyone here. Barely.
Well,
I think there's
I have four homes, so
oh. Well, I mean I guess you.
there you go. One has I we could live on the we can live in my upstate house, and there's several wings. We would never see each other. It'd be like you're living by yourself. It's great. What is your favorite
Oh,
word?
rotund.
What is your least favorite word?
I don't think I have one.
Fair enough. Why are video games so hard?
Oh. Uh, I think it depends on your mindset and what you're trying to accomplish in the game, because some people are better at other things than other people.
Hmm. What noise or sound do you love?
I make a lot of sounds regularly, but 99.9% of them, as sensitive I put my audio to, can't detect them or pick them up. You'd
Hmm.
have to, like, if you were actually here, they would be very, very loud ish, but they are not loud over Discord.
What noise or sound do you hate?
Mm, I want to say like high pitched sounds.
Oh, I think you're the first on the pod ever to say high pitch down sounds. That's interesting. Okay. All right. What is your favorite curse word?
Bastard.
Very old school of you. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Mm, mm, botany.
What profession would you not like to attempt?
Being an astronaut.
Finally, final question. When you get to hell, what would you like Satan to say to you when you arrive at the fiery gates?
Finally.
Perfect. Wow, you killed that. You really did. That's one of my favorite rapid fires. Good job. That was awesome. That was really good. Well,
I oh,
yeah, no, what were you going to say? Go ahead.
I think this would be the perfect place to bring this up.
Oh,
But
God.
I had a dream once that I was in the waiting room to hell. And it was
Ooh.
so random and so vivid that I'm convinced it's what it's actually like.
I believe you. I mean, I've been there. I was born there. So, I mean, we'll DM and we'll talk about it cuz I'll let you know if you are correct. But
Yes.
for now, Miss Eldritch Moth Devourer, you are awesome. And you are now slowly becoming a staple of New Hell City. I hope you post more. I hope you win Best Dish one day. I hope you show CD what for. I hope
Yeah.
you beat that man.
CD stuff.
I hope you win a heli this year. I hope you chat more because you're delightful. You're a villain, obviously, of course, but you're also
Oh,
delightful.
yeah.
You're quite delightful. Yes. So thank you so much for joining us. Do you have like a place where you like people to follow you? Do you have like a Twitch stream or an Instagram or a do you
I do have an Instagram. I barely ever look on there though,
oh, then
but
never mind.
it's well, I
Unless you
mean,
do.
I do appreciate the followers though. It makes it I guess it makes me feel a bit special, but I'll post it in wait, what's this?
Post in
Oh,
promotions if you want to, whatever you
but
want to do.
I'll post I'll post it in Bonfire Bar text chat. Yes.
Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, well, people should make sure you watch Food Porn, the Food Porn channel, to make sure you see if the Moth Devourer posts anything cool. Vote for Miss Eldritch Moth Devourer this year at the Hellies for hopefully Foodie Queen, hopefully Best Dish, and best photo, best unedited photo, and other things. So congratulations on being awesome. And thank you for joining me for this extra special episode of Good Morning New Hell City. Do you want to say bye to the kids?
Bye, kids. I guess.